Belize is actually a melting pot of different cultures. The Garifuna music is the one that I concentrated on, which is the counter-rock music that I started off with, which is an up-tempo dancehall type of music. But that one, it's quite easy for me because it's a part of me. I have experimented also with the Latin music because in Corozal, that is towards the northern border, and I have learned Spanish and all these things, and I played quite a lot of those music while growing up there. So I am familiar with it. So what I do, I fuse some of those styles that I have gotten from those different music and the flavors that I've gotten from them, I put them into my music, and that is how I produce my counter-rock music. With Andy Palacio, I must start it up by saying that he was my idol, because I could recall I was still in high school when he actually was hitting the main stage, both home and abroad. He was the person that everybody listened to, that go to the concerts and whatever. But I never got the opportunity to work with him until 1999 when he came to Danbury and actually went to my house and asked me if I can work with him on this project that he was starting, which is the Watina Garifuna Collective project. The first name for the group was Garifuna All Star, because they went around between its three countries, Belize, Honduras, and Guatemala, where the Garifuna people live. So they move around and selected some of the top musicians that they see and that would fit into that project. So I was humbled to be one of those persons that was actually looked at, and they came to see me to be a part of that project. So we started out as Garifuna All Star. We did our first tour in Europe with that name, Garifuna All Star. But after we finished the project, the name was changed because new ideas came in, and it seems to resonate quite well with people internationally when I talk about Garifuna Collective. And it brings me back to what we talked about earlier when I mentioned about collective, bringing musicians together and creating something. And that was the way that Garifuna Collective started. And that was Andy Palacio, late Andy Palacio's idea to bring musicians of such a caliber within the culture to come up with that project. I was just sitting down, kind of restless, couldn't sleep. So I decided that I will pick up my guitar and play, and I was just playing certain chords, and the tune just started coming to my head. Words just started to come in, and that was the way Baba actually came about. And while playing and singing the song in my head, I could hear like people, like a crowd, just making noise, just shouting and what have you. And after I was finished with that song, and it's a complete song by the way, and once I was finished with that, I felt comfortable, and I just went and I slept, and I slept well that night. But when I woke up in the morning, the words were still clear in my head. I never lost a single word that was in the song, and it was then that I started write the words of the song to have it documented, and I put the year that I wrote it along with it and the month, because it was in the month of April 1996. It was never recorded until 1999 when we started off the Watina project. So I was asked to go in because it was my turn to go into the studio. When the engineer heard the song, he fell in love with the song automatically. So he told me that we will try to do our best to get the best recording of this song. So I went in to do the first take. When I went in and did the first take, the three guys who were actually together engineering the whole project told me once I was finished from the studio, they told me this is it. They believe that one take is good enough for this song to remain the way it is. And they were amazed because they have done quite a lot of recording where they said that usually they have to do so many takes to actually get certain type of level of work that they want to get. So even that in itself was amazing to them and amazing to me likewise. For so many years, the music is what has been holding up the culture actually. The music deals with social issues. It deals with the life of the Garifuna people and Belizans in a whole. That's what the musician sings about. All of those things are what we factor into what we are trying to do with students learning the cultural aspect of the music. So it's not just learning the instrumentation and reading the music, but also to learn the words, especially the words in Garifuna. I am looking at keeping my people informed, giving them hope in life. That's how I see music, that's how I write music, because I believe that people are hurting, the world is hurting, the world is looking for some type of escape from what is into understanding what life is. And that's how I see, and that's how I write music. I don't see myself as a superstar. I've never seen myself as a superstar, but I more see myself as a messenger, because my music is brings hope to people and weaken the minds of people. I sing about issues affecting society, certain things that people might not see. I bring to light.